And hello guys, welcome to yet another stream of Frostpunk. Today we are continuing the scenario on the edge. Hopefully we're going to finish it today because the first session was pretty long. So let's jump right into the game and probably bring it to the end. So I hope you are all doing fine, and I hope you are as excited as me to see how this is going to unravel by the end. So we're left to do with a couple of things. Currently, we're working on these two quests. So we are waiting. Let me pause the game real fast here. We are waiting for the New London's response. I'm very curious what's gonna happen with that, especially since we named our settlement, renamed the settlement. That's the first thing. The second thing that I'm excited about very is to see how these upgrades actually going to affect the, I don't know, ending or, yeah, mainly ending. Like, I'm kind of perfectionist. I like doing things like in the most perfect sense. So like the ideal world that I would like, let me just fix this, okay? The ideal thing that I would like to do is I hope I'm not glitching. Let me check that real fast on my phone. Am I glitching? No. Okay. Sometimes Streamlabs just acts up, says I'm skipping frames, stuff like that. I just got to check. I don't want to play a whole session, especially now because I don't have anyone in the chat to tell me that I'm doing something wrong, and I don't want 2-3 hours of gameplay to go in oblivion because the whole video is glitching. So anyway, what I wanted to say is that the perfect gameplay for me here would be to maximize all the settlements, obviously, but the game is not that long, right? So you gotta choose like what is more important to you at which moment. So obviously for this gameplay, and like this map never has problems with coal. So you have coal mine, you have enough workers to run several coal dumpers if needed, like doing tasks for settlement that provides coal, the children's mine. It's like never optimal to go for in the playthroughs. So that's the first thing, like, that's the most useless settlement. The second kind of useless settlement, or useful, is this one that provides wood to your settlement. Because at this map you start with enough trees to get enough wood to build, as you can see, enough houses for everyone, all the buildings that you need to do all the most of the research that you need. Like, it's pretty forgiving, and you can also demolish all the buildings that you don't need. Like at this point, okay, we still need this, but we could demolish this resource depot. It doesn't matter how much coal do we have, and if we have any like limitations to the coal, because we are always gathering more than we are getting, so it doesn't matter. Even if we start losing a little bit, we have enough coal to sustain us for I don't know how many days. So that's kind of the second most useful or most useless element, however you like it. And the most useful settlement is the one that actually provides food, because that's the only way to get food here, right? You can't get it any other way. So that's about it. Now I'm a perfectionist. I would like to upgrade them all and just do all the upgrades, all the research and stuff like that. But yeah, this is only possible here because we are playing on a medium difficulty. So it doesn't really matter, to be honest. Like, this is just a relaxing playthrough. No setbacks, no drawbacks, no accident problems, nothing. Just chill gameplay. Now, if we were playing on some higher difficulty, we would probably need to prioritize, like, depending on the difficulty level, we would need to prioritize very strictly. Like, especially in the research sense, like, we would need to research stuff in a way, like, more optimal way. So, like, let's see. We would never research the mixed crews. That's a waste of 20 wood and 10 steel, because you can just switch the... how do you call it? The resources over the night when the factory or the army warehouse or whatever building, doesn't matter, you can generalize it, you can switch overnight when the workers are not working, actually. So that's one thing. All the other stuff we actually need, they are useful. This, useless. Wasted 10 wood and wasted time to research it. Coal tamper, useless. Get the steam coal mine and just run that. This is a very nice setup. Or you could completely avoid the coal mining and run and just research the coal tamper, which costs 10 wood. You would save 20 wood and 10 steel for the first level, and 40 wood and 25 steel, and a lot of research time. And then to build this, we're just going to ignore this first cost, because it just translates when you're upgrading the first one, as we did. You just pay the difference, so it would cost 25 wood, 40 steel, and 2 steam cores. So as you can see, it would cost like 25 wood, 40 wood, which is 65, and 20, 85 wood. We lost 85 wood, and 10, 25, 35, 75, and 75 steel, and 2 steam cores just for this. So this is also kinda useless. I mean, not useless, but can be optimized. The running coal tampers is kind of more optimized way, because getting 560 coal per standard workday is enough. And if you ever need more, like, you could just you don't need to research another one. We could just build another coal tamper. It would be perfectly fine. And let's see, the industry, exploration and industry. More scouts. It's a fine, decent research. Factory. Factory here, I think, can only be used for prosthetics, right? For prosthesis. So I don't think it would be that useful. I mean, depends. Depends on the difficulty, I guess. If you get a lot of invitations, might be useful. Lighter scout sleds. It's kinda useful, costs not that much wood, and it came in clutch in this playthrough. I think when we got the food from the scouts, or we didn't actually get the food from the scouts. This might not really matter that much. So these upgrades, waste. The first one, I would say, is like very important. You can send 5 people that you don't need to provide food for on the map, and that would cost only 20 wood, and that's about it. Heating, braziers, very important. Efficient burners, very important. kinda very important. Maybe you could go without this on higher difficulties if needed, and just focus your workforce on getting coal from the tempers. Improved blowers, important. Radiator extension. It could be utilized so that it would actually be more optimal to have extended range braziers than like several of them. Advanced burners, I don't know. Heaters, improved heaters are important. Advanced, who knows, maybe. This doesn't really matter, as I've said. On this specific map you will have coal always more than enough. And even if you lack some coal, you can always just upgrade that child miners settlement and get a little bit of coal every day. It's like no big deal. Now, regarding food, health and shelter technologies, you need a house, and you need house redesign. This reduces the cost by a lot. You pay 50 wood and 30 steel and reduce the cost of 10 wood and 10 steel per house. I think I have 13 houses, which would be 130 steel and wood. So we saved like 80 wood and 100 steel for 11 hours of research. It's kind of decent. And yeah, since you are going to build houses anyway, because you need that level of insulation. Infirmary is very important for gravely ill, especially in hard difficulties where everything is way colder. The temperature goes way lower. Insulation is gonna be important on hard difficulties. Mechanization maybe not so much. Checklists probably would come in hand. Cookhouse insulation. And that's about it, guys. Now, this is usually how I like my laws to look most of the time. We of course sign this law when needed. Triage, I never like using this. Maybe on too high difficulties would I consider signing this, or child labor, let's say, or dueling law, only if we are like too deep in discontent. But I don't like getting people killed. House of pleasure, well, it depends, like it's a trade-off. And that's about it. All the other laws are perfect. Soup is pretty fine, goes well with moonshine. Public house and fighting arena are pretty good on their own. Extended shifts, very good. Child, okay, this part of the laws is kind of decent, however you turn it. Like child shelters, they are for, okay, they are for lesser difficulties, but child labor is like pretty good for higher difficulties, especially like if I want to run coal tampers, right? So I put workers to run the coal tampers, and I put children in the gathering posts. So children, we at the moment have 15 children, which we could like set up 1.5 gathering posts, so just for free, and that's about it. But I strictly like try to never use child labor for all jobs, because children can and probably will die in accidents, especially if you put them on places that are dangerous, like factories, coal mines, wall drills, coal tampers, stuff like that. Corpse disposal, when paired with organ transplants, can come in handy so that the sick can recover faster. But if you are having problems with discontent and hope, you could actually go for the other one, for the funerals and the cemetery. And that's about it. A little educative educational session. Now let's continue with our gameplay and let's see. Let's see the economy here. We are getting more coal than we are using. So we are currently losing 840 coal a day. Braziers are using a lot of coal. And we have that one upgrade that reduces the usage by a third. So it would use like, I don't know, 800 and something. So if we use like 800 and something here and 200 and something here, we would need technically, yeah, 2 coal tampers. Both each provides 560 coal, which is 1120 coal. So you need 2 coal tampers at this point to fuel all the braziers without the upgrade for efficiency and all the how do you call it? All the heaters and all that stuff. Plus I turned on all the heaters, so even those that are not needed. But yeah, it's like very forgiving, this map, I mean. Let's see, what's this? Children's mine. We thank you for the medics you sent to help with our healthcare. There are still much more sick kids than beds, and we noticed that the youngest unfortunately wind up at the end of the queue. You could tell your medics to start with the more severely sick, otherwise the kids will organize themselves. Healthcare will improve, children's mind will be displeased if we start with the sickest kids. If we let them organize themselves, children's mind will be pleased. What does this mean, healthcare will improve? And why would children's mind be displeased? I don't know, let's let them organize themselves. Whatever. Let's see. Shipment has reached hotspots. Okay. Let's see, where is the children's mine? Here. Proper houses, coal mines, rebuild, mining tools. Okay. Let's see about this one. The shipwreck camp. I want to build those safe routes. So we are currently going for the steel. There we go. We are waiting for some workforce. We're going to use them to start the construction team. Okay. How many days do we have until New London's response? 3 days. Fine. Hot Springs. We were biting our tongues, but we can no longer remain silent. All the changes you have brought to our agriculture, all this technology we can't understand or even use, turned my people into cheap labor for you. Our crops now are completely dependent on the pumps you've installed. We toil knee-deep in dirt, while your people chill around the machines. They won't even hear about teaching us how to use and maintain them, calling us careless dolts. This has to change. We will teach them. Yeah, we'll teach them, why not? We didn't get any discontent. Funny. They are still loyal, okay. I think the relation can go as high as loyal. And the children's mind is the only one that's natural. The New London is home city, okay. We are getting the workers soon. And plus we are not using extended shifts for this. Like, yeah. There we go, we got the construction team. We can send them to the rock bridge. I'm currently heating everything to level 2 with those braziers, which is definitely not needed at this point. All the houses are very comfortable. 2 heat zones, more than enough. Cold temper, look at that. Heat +5, -3 only for the cold. Now this is the only way to get food now. Oh, those are the improvements. Wooden support research. So if... what was the mission earlier for improved healthcare? That would show here, right? I think so. No, here actually. Basic healthcare. If we didn't agree to have the kids organize themselves, we would get, I think, improved healthcare, and that would show here. Probably. Let's see what's this. Shipwreck camp. The heating and healthcare in our settlement have improved, but your medics say that malnutrition is still causing many to fall ill. We don't have much, but we have managed to survive on our own. Yet, perhaps it's time to ask for help. We don't do this lightly, and we don't want to use you. We know that you are in contact with a settlement producing food, so maybe we could talk to them. New improvements will be unlocked. What happens if we put them in touch? Let's put them in touch. I started this playthrough by trying to please all the summons, so let's end it that way. And let's see, does it show on the map somehow? No, I don't think so. So the level 4 is the maximum level, I think. Yeah, I can't upgrade those guys more. There's nothing else you can do for us. You really came through for us. Words can't express our gratitude. Perfect. Very well. Okay. I'm still getting skipped frames. Warning. I don't know what's up with that. How is my settings for graphics? They're fine. I don't know, maybe it's because of the internet. Construction team has reached Rock Ridge. This is a good location for camp on a safe route. Let's build it. We are pleased to report that everything went as planned. This place will serve as great vantage point as well as clear visual guide for future expeditions going between our settlements. This section of the safe route can be assumed as secured. Safe camp will be built. Perfect. Let's carry on to High Peak. We don't have enough steel. And we kinda need some more wood. Let's see, those guys are providing wood. Let's go with charcoal kilns. Now those guys are done with gathering steel. Can I see... okay, can I see how much are those guys providing food for us daily? Somehow. Somewhere. No, I can't do that. Never mind. We'll be able to set pretty soon. We need a lot of resources for this. And we don't want to research anything else at this point. It's just a waste of wood. Rise and shine, people. Oh, it's getting colder, look at that. Those two tents, still not in use. Nice. Hot springs. Your machines are scary and they do not belong in our settlement, but since they are here, we are grateful that we can use them. Your people were a bit gruff initially, since we had so many questions and trouble with understanding the answers, but after a while we got it. Thanks to your help, there is nothing more to improve for now. The knowledge that we can now manage the machinery even if you decide to leave Hot Springs one day is comforting. Carry on. Green thumb. Complete all improvements in Hot Springs. Okay. Nice. And there we go. We are getting 35 raw food from Hot Springs. Now it's a shame that there is no way to check this. Yeah. Actually, wait. Can I communicate? Nah, they're not telling me anything useful. We will need more wood. So we're gonna need to build like sawmill or something. Safe route. We're gonna need to build this anyway, so let's do it right away. So wait, let me get this straight. When we build the safe route, we will be getting 50, we'll be getting wood in return at some point. I guess that's the only prerequisite. Damn, this is cold. So on higher difficulties you would definitely need like better heaters. Perfect. We have wood now. Now we need only 75 steel to build a safe route on this point. Ah, look at that, settlement fully developed. What were we even waiting for? I don't know. Turmoil. Sir, after we brought food to Children's Mine, all hell broke loose. Kids started to fight over the rations, with the stronger getting too much and others going hungry. Some food was wasted during the fight. Damn. That's crazy. And we almost have enough steel. Can't light it up. Okay, there we go. We can build a safe route. Crevice zone. Sir, while prospecting the safe route to Shipwreck Camp, one of our people almost fell into a hidden crevice. We checked the surroundings and unfortunately discovered that the whole area is full of such dangers. We could build bridges over them to secure the route, or just mark this part as dangerous and hope that people will notice the signs. I guess we would need wood to build this. To secure the route, we can just put up the warnings now. It's a shame we can't decide like later what to do with that. But to keep in mind, next time I play this scenario, I'll keep more wood in storage. Those guys have crazy amount of completed work. 3, 4, and how much here? 9, oh, not 9, 8. And those guys, 1, 2, 3. And those guys, 1, 2, I think. Okay. Now let's speed up the time a little bit. There we go. We need 50 wood and 75 steel. We'll get the wood. There we go. Now we just need the steel. We can trade food and coal for some wood. We should probably do that. Let's do it. 20 food rations. Hopefully it's not a big deal. We can always get them from these guys for 50 steel and 30 wood. Damn. It's actually pretty useful to build, to upgrade those elements as soon as you can, so that you can start getting those resources passively. Okay, we can now set up the safe route. There we go. We are pleased to report that everything went as planned. This place will serve as great vantage point, as well as clear visual guide for future expeditions going between our settlements. This section of the safe route can be assumed as secured. Safe route camp will be built. There we go. Let's get those guys back. And I think that's it. Yeah, this is... You can already see the safe route. There we go. Over here, over the mountains. Nice. We triggered the event. Let's check it out. Shipwreck camp. The safe route is ready. This will make travel between our settlements much faster, so in the case of an emergency we will be able to support each other. From now on we will be sending you shipments of resources every other day. Let's hope we'll both prosper. Great news. Shipwreck camp will send us 100 wood every other day. Damn, that's huge. Locals will be pleased and hope will rise slightly. That's crazy good. On what day? 31st day. So yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see, if we upgrade sawmill, they will increase their trade with us. But I can't see by how much. Okay. We can always ask them for a lot of workers or engineers. Or some wood. Let's get some wood. Thanks, perfect. Loyal, neutral. Now we're going to use all the resources for those guys to help them build up. But I also want to upgrade the sawmill. And I think the event will trigger pretty soon, where those guys will ask us for something like some accident will happen, like with the hot springs where they had fire trouble, I think, or something like that. Social structures. Sir, our medics report that kids from the children's mine organize themselves quite quickly. There is clearly some kind of hierarchy among them that we can't readily discern. We noticed, for example, that the bigger, healthier kids usually led the younger and sicker ones into the medical post first. It might not be completely just, as we've seen a few kids with bruises, but it works. Sounds good. That sounds pretty good, actually. And we can do the sawmill. There we go. We can use the wood to speed up the gathering of steel. What's this? Londoners are coming. Sir, a large group of people is heading to our city from New London. We don't know their intentions, but we must assume that it's the vanguard of the punitive expedition. The moment of truth is coming. This will be the test of our resolve. Okay, let's wait. Can we see them coming? Yeah. Can I send some? Yeah, we can't send anyone to them. I was like thinking about sending scouts and checking how will they react. So when will the sawmill be built? In 8 hours, okay. Construction team has reached outpost. Okay, perfect. Let's disband those guys. We're gonna get some resources back, which is perfect. And then we're gonna put them to work right here. And then I'm thinking, should we use 50 wood for this? Let's actually do that. So it will raise the work efficiency by 50% for 12 hours. And it works... how much hours? 14 hours. It works 14 hours. Okay, so when they start working, we'll use this to give it a little bit boost. Give it a little boost. A lot of people are sick, actually. It's because the temperature dropped. There we go. Now we can use this. Let's see. We got a little boost, but a lot of people here are sick. 4 people are in treatment. And they will not be done soon. Shipwreck camp. We need your help. We know that we're asking for a lot, but we need better housing. These huts we're living in now are too crowded and don't hold the heat in. Plus, some of us want to live separately from others. We used to think that we could trust each other, but we were proven wrong. We'll build common bunkhouses or we'll build separate quarters. Shipwreck camp will be pleased and new improvements will be unlocked. And shipwreck camp will be displeased with bunkhouses. Let's build separate quarters, I guess. Whatever. And upgrade, okay. And the infirmary. Steam sawmill. Damn. We must help them. What? Who? Who is starving? What? Trouble in New London. That's no punitive expedition. These are ordinary people. Their delegates are here to ask for help. We fled the hunger and chaos of New London. Everything is falling apart there. Healthcare, the coal supply, and even the generator. The administration just argues over what to do and no decisions are made. Help us, please. You are our only hope. Some of our people, recognizing their friends and relatives among the refugees, are embracing them and taking them home. We have no choice. We must welcome them. Okay, of course. That changes things a little bit. But we have enough houses actually for all of them, right? Let's see. We have 13 houses and 6 tents. So we have 160 people, which means that 3 tents are occupied, right? Is anyone in the... Wait. In the care house? No, no one is in the care house. So it means 2 tents are unoccupied at this moment. What do you mean? 13 and 3 more is enough for 160. And that leaves 3 tents. So why does it says we have 20 vacant beds left? Let me check real fast. This. What about now? 30. Okay, let me close this one too. There we go. 20. Okay, now all the tents are occupied. We have 6 tents. Where are those tents? Okay, I can see 3 here. There we go. And we have 3 more tents somewhere, right? Let's see. 1. This one. No, this one is not in use. 1, 2, 3. Wait. Oh yeah, okay. So we are using 3 tents. It's those 3, right? Because 1, 2, 3 are not being used. Yes. So if we just do this, we'll see now that we have 5 tents. Okay, perfect. But let's build another tent just in case. And let's pause it yet again. Actually, let's build it. I don't care. And let's build actually some more tents here. We can build one more here. And then we can't build anything here, but how about here? Nah. None of these tents reach the braziers. Not even this one, damn. We'll build those 2 tents just in case we need some more tents for people. Okay, so we have some more workers. 13 workers. We have 5. We just got 7 more children's, which means we need to build care house, not care house, but the child shelter, which will cost us 20 wood and 5 steel. Okay, not too bad, but we don't have a place to build. Damn it. We'll destroy one workshop. Yeah. What's this? New London. Outpost 11. We heard some people from our city have reached you. What they tell you is mostly true. We lost some crops, had a food shortage, used sawdust, had labor shortages, then a generator malfunction, and things got out of control. To prevent panic, we tried to cover up the scale of the crisis. That's why we didn't tell you. We urgently need resources and people. Our relations weren't good recently, but please, can you help us? New London can't fall. We need to think about it. We need to think about it. Time to decide. New London is collapsing and we don't have much time to reach a decision. Before we do it, we can consult with other settlements which already promised not to make any requests until this is over. And we should listen to our people. What we do now will change the future not only for us, but for all people in Frostland. Okay. So we gotta consult with all 3 of the settlements. And then answer to New London. Damn, what the hell is going on? All the people are sick. Damn, that's crazy. This is crazy. What's this? Fate of New London. How quickly the mood changes. We were ready to fight New London, now many want to help them despite the huge cost. After all, people still have friends and relatives there. On the other hand, if we let New London fall, we could take full control of it, although many of its inhabitants would die. We'd also have to prepare for a massive wave of refugees. Yeah, we gotta think about it. Are people working here? Nah, they're going to job. Like, I made a huge mistake. Damn, 16 are absent. What the hell, guys? Anyway, let's finish with the upgrades. Let's actually consult with all the settlements. Let's consult with Hot Springs first. Can you help us with New London? Let's see. We don't know much of New London, but it seems to us that unlike you, its people fail to adapt to the changed world. If you let their city fall, they will strengthen your ranks and learn your ways. If you help them instead, your people might yet become assimilated by them. The nature is our ultimate judge, and it is useless to dispute her rulings, but whatever you decide, we won't deny you help if you ask for it. Okay, thanks. Let's check with other settlements now. Let's check with Shipwreck Camp now. Oops. Can you help us with New London? All those wealthy New Londoners are scum. No offense, pal, you're different, but they can go to hell with their generators and fancy houses. They grow too big and the world will cut them down. If you help them, they'll only stab you in the back, mark my words. In the end, each of us should stand or fall on their own. We say let New London fall, but we owe you and we'll help you whatever you do. Thanks. And the last settlement, the Children's Mine. Can you help us with New London? We are saddened to hear about the plight of New London. It reminds us of the tragic fate of Winterhome. We should try to help them. Some of our children might have relatives there. If we leave them to their fate, many will die, and this world saw too much death already. The decision is yours, but whether you choose to save New London or not, we'll help you as much as we can. We must stand together or we'll all freeze alone. Thanks. That's about it, guys. Like, opinions are kinda mixed, but more in favor of helping the New London. Let's communicate with them now. Outpost 11, we're ready. We read you loud and clear. How is the operation going? We have an answer. We can't endure much longer. Hear us out. We beg you. We treated you badly, misled you, and we were wrong. Although we still believe we are one people, we will respect your autonomy if you save our city. If you refuse, many will die, but many more will flee to your outpost and every other settlement they can get to. You can't possibly accommodate them all, so many lives are at stake. Please don't forsake them. What is your answer? We will save you. You'll have to send people and resources to New London. We won't save you. You'll have to prepare for a huge wave of refugees. We haven't decided yet. Oh, let's tell them we'll save them. Farewell. Send workers. Saving London. New London's economy is in shambles, so we will need a lot of coal to keep them warm. Due to the cold, a lot of their workers are sick, which means that our people will have to replace them. Infirmaries will heal the gravely ill, but to build them, we need to send steel and steam cores. Their food economy is stretched to the maximum since the beginning, so a shipment of food rations will be a great aid. Damn. Shipwreck camp. We've heard you chose to spare the Toffs. Too bad, but it's your choice. As we said, alas, we too will have to face its consequences. We'll send them the workers they need to get on their good side and to keep an eye on them. We know a thing or two about generators, having built a few, so we'll take a look at theirs. Perfect. Damn, all those people coming in. Your decision to preserve bigger and more advanced society will affect us all. For good or ill, only time will tell. We believe that if we exert ourselves, we can take care of the food shipment for New London. The other tasks are in your hands. Nice. And what about coal? Come on, guys. Nothing? Okay. So they are sending 200 food to New London, food rations, and those guys are sending 50 workers. Damn, yeah, how much coal do they need? Let's see. Damn, they need 5 steel and 250 5 steam cores and 250 steel and 3000 coal. What the hell? Okay, let's first build the resource depots. We need 2 more, I think, yeah. Damn. Let's build the child shelter now. Ah, it's still not destroyed. Now it is. There we go. Cold. Let's put those guys on overtime work. And those guys too. Now let's check the coal production. It's decent, but I will have to reduce the use of coal any further. There we go. Okay, it's warming a little bit. That's good. Never mind, okay. What else can we do now? We obviously need coal, we need steel, and we need some steam cores. Steel we have. But we need coal and steam cores. And we gotta help those guys build up themselves. So over the night we'll probably... let's build another resource depot, actually, for steel. Shipment has reached New London. Perfect. sending us the food rations, you've accomplished more than just saving us from starvation. You've rekindled hope among our people. They're still hungry, but we know what it took to deliver this much. We appreciate this a lot. I'm glad to hear it. We could technically build another coal thumper for 15 wood and then 2 gathering posts. But we can't build them in the vicinity of a brazier, so... We could build... What about if we build this here? Like this. And then we build gathering posts here and here. And then we turn this on. Will this reach the Nah, it will not reach. No, this is bad. This doesn't reach even the coal thumper. It's disaster. And let's dismantle those guys. Well, we would have to build a separate brazier. Okay, let's set this to steel. Now over the night we'll put the production on steam course. Perfect, another shipment reached. Let's see. The workers you've sent us are a great help. Nearly all of our facilities are understaffed. Many of our workers are sick and even more are weakened by hunger. Your people give us hope that we still have a chance. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. What's going on? I'm getting skipped frames a lot. It's weird. What are we getting? We're getting 70 raw food. What? That's crazy. I guess they are really upgraded. Actually, I forgot to set the thing to Steam. So okay, it will have to wait a little bit more. It's not that big of a deal.
The shift's on. Head to your workplaces.
I'm thinking if we should build some of these stuff. Separate quarters, maybe, I don't know.
Time for a breather. See you tomorrow.
Let's go with infirmary and let's switch this to steam course. And let's use the wooden supports as soon as the work starts. Well, maybe not as soon, but pretty soon.
Brace yourselves.
When all the people start working. Okay, we're getting 0.4 and then we're getting 0.5 steam cores per hour, which is huge. We can send the coal right away, right? So let's do that. Let's send coal and let's... How much time does it need to get there? 12 hours. Okay, not that bad. What the hell is this? Long hours of toil. Damn. Okay, let's let them rest. We need to do something with this wood that we have. Let's use it for something, I guess. Let's use it for... I don't know. Let's use it for other settlements. Does anyone need wood? Yeah, those guys. Okay, let's give them mining tools. And maybe something else, like proper houses. Okay, we can send the steam cores and steel to the New London. There we go. Perfect. Now we can think about other settlements again. Let's send those guys... let's send them steam sawmills. Let's help build them, actually. Come on, we need one more steam core. Can I get one, please? No, I can't.
It's time
Unlucky.
to rest. You've earned it.
Shipments has reached New London. The big shipment of coal you sent us is essential for our survival. The generator is acting up even on the lowest setting and many buildings don't get enough heat. Now we can to do something to keep people warm and healthy. Thank you. Grammar. Something's fell off. Okay. Let's see. They will get another shipment in 6 hours. Perfect. And when are we going to get food? We really need food. Let's trade resources for food, some steel and some wood. Okay. Shipment has reached Children's Mine. Okay. Steam and steel cores. There we go. The city is saved. We did it. New London is no longer in danger of collapse. It was a trying time for all, full of strife and discord, but that's behind us now. Despite all the misunderstandings and unnecessary grudges, we saw past our differences and lent a helping hand to those in need. The last city on Earth remains the best hope of mankind, but how long will its people remember the lesson that it was discord? Not the great storm that turned out to be the ultimate threat. Damn. We are in this together. Save New London on the edge scenario. I can't believe it worked out. Victory. Today we saved. Nice. Damn, I was hoping I could upgrade some more settlements, but I guess that's it, guys. Can't upgrade any more settlements. this was a decent playthrough, guys. I liked it, and that's it. It's done. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, we'll be playing this scenario yet again, potentially on higher difficulty, and that's about it, I guess. So I think we're just gonna end the stream here. It wasn't a pretty long stream, but it was just enough to finish the scenario completely. And that's about it. So thanks again for watching. I hope really that you enjoyed it. And see you in the next one, where we'll see what we're gonna do. Potentially we're gonna start completing all those scenarios on the highest difficulty, because I don't know what else to do except start the Frostpunk 2, but I feel like that has to wait a little bit more until we complete all the scenarios here on Iron difficulty. So, on Survivor difficulty actually. What it's called? Survivor mode, okay. And I just saw there are endless modes. So, we're gonna try this. I didn't try any of these just yet. So I'm curious to check out those two. Oh, those are two difficulties. I thought those three are like different scenarios with different maps and stuff like that, but it's like for survivalists, for pioneers, and for constructors. Plenty of resources, mild weather and short blizzards, blah blah blah. Scarce resources, bitter cold and frequent blizzards. Every day will be a struggle. Okay, I see. We'll try those two. We'll see, maybe next time we'll try. We'll probably try the endless mode next time and play until we complete it. We'll start with the Serenity one, I guess. Or, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I don't care whichever. We're going to complete them all. So, that's it. And see you in the next one, guys. Peace.